Mr. Loeffler, what does tell you feeling? Is Alvarez going to fight Gennadi?
That's a good question. That's a question for Alvarez. I know Gennadi is ready to fight anyone, anywhere, and right now we're just waiting on the decision. He's got 15 days. The WBC really wants to make this fight happen now. They were very instrumental in making the fight with Cotto and Canelo, and that's the next step, is to figure out what's happening with Canelo.
But it seems so that Alvarez is not ready to fight Gennadi in the right middleweight. What do you think of? Are you ready for a compromise?
Well, it's a middleweight championship. It's Gennadi is the mandatory, so our position is that it should be at the middleweight limit. Otherwise, it's hard to call yourself. This is a whole issue we had with Cotto. It's hard to call yourself a middleweight champion, but you're fighting at a lower weight. So, again, we'll have to see how everything plays out. But the position is, it's a unification fight. Gennadi has two belts, with the WBA, IBF, and the IBO, and Canelo now has the WBC belt. But they're both middleweight champions, so it should be at the middleweight limit.
And if this fight happens, it should be certainly a pay-per-view fight. But who could be side A in this case?
It doesn't matter. If it's a unification fight, it doesn't matter. The main goal is just to make the fight. It would be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. You saw how successful it was with Cotto and Canelo. But Gennadi brings a whole different fan base, whole different demographic with him, both with the ticket sales and with the pay-per-view. So that would be a huge fight for next year.
Cotto lost on Alvarez. Is he still interesting for you, for Gennadi Golovkin?
Oh, Cotto? Well, Cotto's made it clear that he doesn't want to fight at 160 pounds. He seems like he's going to fight at 154, maybe even go down to 147. I don't know. It's hard to say what he's going to decide, but I'm sure he's going to take some time off. It was a great fight. Cotto is a great champion. Certainly has a huge following, so that would be a great fight. Right now, for Gennadi, the priority is winning the WBC title, and Canelo now has the championship, and that's really what the next step is to figure out what's happening with Canelo.